Hello students. Now in this session we'll be looking at organic manure. Okay. Now when we are talking about organic manure, you should be understanding that organic manure is obtained from plants and animal sources. Okay, right? Organic manure is obtained from plants and animal resources. Okay. Now when we are looking at organic manure, now this organic manure is used in the fields to get the field nutrient rich for the before the farmers put the crops on it. Okay, so in order to achieve that, organic manures, they are distributed into two groups. First one is concentrated organic manure and the second type is macro organic manure. Okay, right? Now you might have seen that on the roads, when you're traveling somewhere on the roads, the farmers leave the sheeps on the roads. Okay, and the goats generally they put out their excreta out. Okay, now that excreta is rich in nutrients. Okay, now that excreta, sometimes the other farmer, they collect it and they start spraying it, throwing it into the field. Okay, now why do they do that? It is because the animal excreta is a good source of macro organic manure. It comes under the category of macro organic manure. Okay, right? So what happens there? The whatever goat droppings are there, they get dissolved in water. Okay, whenever the farmer waters the plant, they get dissolved in it and they start supplying nutrients, because as I told you earlier that nutrients are supplied best when they are dissolved in water, and plant can only absorb them that way only. Okay, right? So macro organic manure will have the following examples like animal excreta, compost, we discussed earlier, using earthworms the compost is prepared. Then deep litter. Deep litter also is also one of the source of macro organic manure. Okay. Now coming to concentrated organic manure. Now when I say concentrated organic manure, that means what? They contain mostly the actual source, which is groundnut. Groundnut can be used as a concentrated organic manure. That means what? They contain only the parts of groundnut. Okay, then you have jingli. Okay, jingli oil or jingli plant. Then you have castor plant and you have the jethropa plant. Now all these are used as cattle feed generally. Okay, they are used as cattle feed. Okay, and these concentrated organic manures, they are more rich in nutrients than macro organic manure. Okay, so concentrated organic is more rich in nutrients, okay, than macro organic manure. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now macro organic manure, so nutrients are rich in concentrated than compared to macro organic manure. Now if we say, for example, if we look at the source of NPK, okay, now say for example I take goat dung or goat manure, I will say. Okay, now the amount of nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus present in kg per ton of the manure is 5 to 7. That is nitrogen, that is the amount it is present. Then potassium, it is 4 to 7 kg per ton. Then phosphorus, I'm sorry, it is phosphorus, it is 4 to 7 kg per ton. Then you have potassium, which is 3 to 4 kg per ton in goat manure. Okay, right? Now if we take one more example, say for example we take neem powder. Okay, we take neem powder. Now in the neem powder we have nitrogen as 5 to 6 kg per ton. Then you have 1 to 2 kilograms per ton of phosphorus, and then 1 to 2 kilograms of potassium. Okay, now one more example we'll take, which is not vermicompost, we'll take dry compost. Okay, right, dry compost. Now in dry compost, this amount of nitrogen present is 5 to 10 kilograms per ton of nitrogen. Phosphorus, you will have 4 to 8 per ton, and then potassium, you will have 6 to 12 kilograms per ton. So dry compost will have more amount of these three major nutrients which are required for the plant. So organic manure is also eco-friendly. That means it is environmental friendly because it doesn't damage the environment in any manner. Okay, right? And it also doesn't release any greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, which is a good thing. Okay, right? Now, so basically, if you look at organic manure, it is called categorized into two types: concentrated and macro. Okay, now concentrated has more nutrients than macro organic manure, and the examples we have seen in concentrated and macro, and we have also seen the concentration of or the percentage of NPK in the three. Okay, so I hope that you have understood this part of organic manure. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you so much.